Happy Wednesday. This is Scotty Hobbs. I just got done with day 52 of the Morning Meltdown test group with Jericho McMatthews. Absolutely my favorite workout. It was upbeat strength. It was like 30 minutes of all upper body. There was back, all kinds of fly moves, triceps, biceps, chest, everything that you want to work, and it was super challenging, a lot of time under tension. One of the things I love is I went down to do it, and we hook it up to the Bluetooth speaker, so the music started bumping. You can hear Jericho's voice getting fired up, and my wife came downstairs. She's like, "Are you doing your workout?" And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Let me join you." So she came down, we did it together. You can see 60 seconds worth of the workout right there in that screen. And it's super fun. And it was super motivating to do it with my spouse and be able to work out together inside the home, while our 3-year-old was in the other room just playing with his toys and watching his mom and dad do the workout. So remember, your example is seen by your kids, and they're gonna learn a healthy lifestyle by watching you go after your own health and fitness goals and take care of yourself first. So I have a special announcement that I want to talk about. I'm not gonna give you guys a bunch of training and tools right now, but you can see right here, we just announced this morning that at our annual Coach Summit, where 25,000 people like me and people like you get together, we go to what's called our annual Coach Summit. It's in Indianapolis. We do live workouts, we do trainings on how to build this business. We have keynote speakers. We have Rachel Hollis from Girl Watch Your Face coming to speak as well as one of our keynote speakers. But I'm super excited because this is the first year. This is my 8th year going to Coach Summit, and I have the opportunity to teach and train in workshops each year. This is the first time that we have a men-specific training for 2 hours. We're gonna train the men how to build this business. And the question really is, as we're designing our workshop, is can men build this business, and what is the opportunity inside of this company for the men? So I'm super excited about that. But the thing I wanna share with you guys is a story. I remember sitting in my office cubicle over 8 years ago with my little memo pad where I wrote notes as I helped run the service department. I'd write in that memo sheet. I remember writing down how to I want to retire at the age of 50 with $1 million in the bank. That was my goal, with no mortgage, no debt. So I began to write that out. And I began to, year by year, calculating, this is how much I have to pay towards a house, this is when I can pay the house off if I sacrifice here and there, as my income grows like this, according to other people inside of the company. And I was climbing that corporate ladder, and I was planning this big goal and dream to retire by the age of 50 with $1 million in the bank and no debt. The thing is that as I did that, it was nearly impossible. Even if I got to the top positions of the company that I worked for, it was impossible for me to hit that goal by the age of 50. What I also found, it was nearly impossible to hit that goal by the age of actual retirement in my 60s. So it got me really thinking outside the box. What can I do? How can I earn extra income? How can I build a business? And my mind started going towards the brick and mortar business model, or some sort of doing something like a fast food store, like a Subway or some sort of franchise. So my mind started to think like that. Well, what happened was I met Josh. So Josh, and you can see in the image, myself, Mike Fitzpatrick, and Josh are all going to be speaking on this men's panel. And as I was starting to build this Team Beachbody business, I saw Josh, and he was the #1 coach in the company in 2010 when I first started my journey with P90X. So I looked into what he was doing. I saw that he was making a 6-figure income, and he was the #1 coach. When I watched him, I emulated what he did. I emulated his website. I worked hard on my transformation and just emulated what he was doing. And then I met him, and I just had this realization of, okay, if Josh can have a 6-figure business and he can be the #1 coach in the company, why not me? I'm a hardworking guy. I'm a good person. I have a strong reason, which is to not work 12-hour days every single day, to not have to send my wife to work, and to eventually someday be able to achieve that goal, which I wrote down on my memo pad. So I was inspired by that, by what he did. And what I want you guys to know is I worked on this business of helping people transform their lives with home fitness programs and meal plans I worked on it like a full-time job, like a real business. I focused on it like as if I had invested $1 million in land, in a building, and in a traditional brick and mortar business. That's how I started. That's the mindset I started with. By the end of year one, I wanted to make $10,000. That was my goal because that meant I could bring my wife home from work. At the end of year one, we made $10,800 from the 1099 that our company sent us. Guys, if you do the math, men, if you do the math, women, if you do the math on this, that is less than minimum wage income if you calculate the amount of hours I put into the business divided by how much I made over the course of the year. But if you but here's the thing, that is an employee mindset. We're building a team with CEO mindset type of people that understand building a business, building a community, building people, and building other leaders. And that's why we built so much success over the past 8.5 years. The CEO mindset. The next year, I didn't put more hours in. I grew my skills and my abilities, but I put in the same amount of hours. I left my job and I did this full time with the same amount of hours that I was working at night. Now I just had all this extra time to spend with my wife and my kids, to be more present with those that mean the most to me. So the next year, that income grew from $10,800 to $112,000. And by year 4, we made our first 7-figure a year income. And then we've gone on to help mentor and develop 3 other people in our team who have achieved what's called the Million Club with Beachbody, which is an accumulative $1 million of earnings. So if you're wondering, is there an opportunity for men? Can men do this business? The answer is absolutely yes. And you're gonna need to get to Summit and watch and learn from us, and then decide. Just decide, like, why not me? If Scotty can do it, if Josh can do it, if Mike can do it, and if Mike can do it, his brother Jamie's doing it as well. And if these guys can do it, why not me? And come learn the tools and the mindset of a CEO so that you can build a better future for your wife and for your kids. So guys, I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited to be a keynote speaker in that men's summit, and I'm gonna continue showing up, becoming the best version of myself that I can possibly be, so I can help you develop into the strongest version of yourself. And it all starts with doing these workouts in home, reading books and growing in ourselves, and inviting other people on this journey, and then supporting them. I love what I do. I'm super passionate about it, and I want you to find your passion and your fire and have something exciting to go after. And here's the thing, you're gonna get healthy, you're gonna get fit, you're gonna make great friends and be a part of an amazing community. And hey, why not build a little wealth in the meantime? See you guys later.